I am 97 years old. I'm sitting in this high-backed wing chair, the same one where I've watched the oak tree in my yard grow, wither, and grow again for 52 years. The house is quiet now. The grandkids have gone home, and the nursing aide is humming in the kitchen, thinking I'm just another old man drifting off into a nap. But I'm wide awake, and I'm exhausted. I'm tired of carrying the weight of what I know. For decades, I've let my family believe that my long life was just a stroke of good genes. They think I'm just a lucky survivor. They are wrong. My longevity wasn't a gift. It was a desperate, calculated survival strategy born from a night in 1954 that I have never spoken of. Lean in close. I don't have many breaths left to waste. If you want to know how I really made it to 97, you need to understand one thing. I didn't stay alive to grow old. I grew old to stay alive. Habit number 1. The fast of the predator. People talk about intermittent fasting today like it's a fitness trend. For me, it was a necessity of the soul. In 1954, when I was running from men who wanted to ensure I never saw 30, I learned that a full stomach makes a man slow. It makes him soft. For 70 years, I have never eaten until the sun went down. Not because of a diet, but because hunger keeps you sharp. When your belly is empty, your senses are on fire. You hear the floorboard creak. You smell the rain before it falls. You stay alert. The truth? I wanted to stay the predator, never the prey. I stayed hungry so I could stay awake. Habit number 2, the cold isolation. They see me taking cold showers, even in the dead of winter. They think it's good for the circulation. It's not. When you're my age, the world tries to wrap you in blankets and warm tea. They try to make you comfortable, but comfort is a slow death. I've spent every morning of my life shocking my system with ice-cold water. Why? Because you need to remind your heart, every single day, that it still has something to fight against. In that cold, you can't think about your regrets. You can't mourn the dead. You can only breathe. It taught me to control my panic. I didn't freeze. I had already practiced the chill. Habit number 3, the inventory of silence. Listen to the noise outside. Everyone is talking. Everyone is screaming to be heard. My third habit is the one that saved my life more than any medicine, the 3-hour silence. Every day, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., I haven't spoken a word. I wasn't losing my hearing. I was listening. When you stop talking, you start seeing the truth in people. I watched the way friends flinched when I mentioned certain names. You survive 97 years not by what you say, but by what you refuse to say. Words are expensive. Don't spend them on people who haven't earned your truth. Habit number 4, the weight of the earth. Look at my garden. Everyone thinks I love roses. I hate roses. I spent 4 hours every day digging in that dirt until I was 85. I moved the earth. I kept my bones hard because I knew that the moment I stopped being able to carry my own weight, the world would start trying to carry me to the grave. Gravity is an enemy that never sleeps. It wants to pull your shoulders down. It wants to bury you. I spent 70 years pushing back. Physical labor isn't about the muscles. It's about telling the ground, not today. Habit number 5, the nightly audit of sins. Every night, before I close my eyes, I do what the doctors call meditation. But it's not peaceful. I replay every mistake, every face I couldn't save,
Every person I had to leave behind in 1954 to ensure I could keep walking. My fifth habit is the reckoning. I never went to sleep with a clean conscience, because a clean conscience is a lie. I stayed alive because I refused to let my story end on a page of guilt. I told myself every night, you haven't paid your debt yet. You can't die until you've made it mean something. That internal fire, that burning need to outlive my own shame, that is the real engine. It leaves you tired, but it keeps the heart beating when it has every reason to stop. The aide is coming back now. I can hear her footsteps. She'll bring me a pill and a glass of lukewarm water. She'll pat my hand and call me dear. She doesn't know she's talking to a ghost who refused to leave. I've broken my silence for you because I see the way you look at the world. So soft, so distracted. You think time is your friend. It's not. It's a war. I'm 97 years old. I've outlived everyone I ever loved. And now you know the cost of that victory. These 5 habits didn't just save my life. They turned my life into a fortress. Now, get out of here, and don't you dare tell them I was awake. Some secrets are meant to be carried, right to the edge of the dirt.